I had to buy some presents for family and friends. By the end of it, I realised I hadn't had enough money to pay off my council tax and rent.
I took out a store card because I can afford it at that time, and and then all of a sudden my situation changed, and it went from £127 to £349, and it's a lot of money, and it was all just through arrear charges and late charges and interest.
And Sky TV, I took out a contract, and it was meant to be £40 a month, but it ended up, I only had Sky for 2 months, it ended up being £400.
I didn't have no benefits because I'd just come off the streets and I moved into a hostel, and the benefit people didn't know where I lived, so they couldn't sort out my benefits. So I was not getting benefits for about 3 months, and then whereas I wasn't eating nothing, I kept getting crisis lines every week, and that's built up and it built up, and now I'm in quite a bit of debt now.
If you are having problems paying your bills, arrange a payment plan. Bills like council tax and TV licence must be paid, or you could end up in court or with a huge fine.
Check the back of your bills where to pay it. Some banks and post offices will charge extra. I thought to myself, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? And who's going to help me out?
But I felt really horrible, like, I've never been into debt before, and when you wake up they have that feeling that you're in debt and you owe people money, isn't there?
Cross that we let it get that far. Worried, scared, basically depressed. Really depressed.
I'm Georgia, I'm 21 years old. I live in Tunbridge, Wales with my 18-month-old son. I owe around £150 in court fines and other things. My ex-partner put his car in my name and had speeding tickets, congestion charge, sort of fine things, and where the car was in my name, the debt is now mine. I've had bailiffs' letters sent to my previous address and my current address. Having a bailiff turn up on your door is horrible. I was hiding behind the sofa, I was turning the TV off. Just be quiet to my son. It's horrible, it's scary.
Buy now, pay later through catalogues is a common way of getting into debt.
Store cards and credit cards are a very expensive way to borrow money and are best avoided.
I am Lucy, I'm 18. I have a baby called Joshua, he's 15 months. I owe £700 in catalogue, and I owe £750 a loan I got out with this debt collector person. I just found it really hard on benefits, and it's just struggling all the time, just had enough. So there was all these emails coming through and just saying you can get this certain loan out and that loan out, and it's low interest, and it seemed really good, but I got the loan out and it's just really high interest. All the interest just started piling on, and I pay £50 a week towards the loan. If you don't pay the £50, you get an extra £15 put on for interest.
If you are taking out a loan, check how much you will have to pay back.
If you are going to go overdrawn at the bank, talk to them first, or it will cost you more. If you're going to take out a loan, banks are the best option. Other loans companies can be very expensive.
Don't let someone else take a loan or contract in your name. If your benefits are not being paid, you can get a crisis loan.
I started work and basically paid off my rent from working and borrowed money off of a friend to give me some food to last me.
I spoke to staff at YWCA, going to speak to the CAB.
We came to the YWCA and they told me to go to Citizens Advice, which me and my partner did, and they sorted out with the actual creditors and people how ways of sorting it out, stopping the interest on the loans and the credit cards, and finding out a payment plan.
How did I feel? Well, I did feel worried in a way, but if I didn't take the money then, I would have starved and I would have got ill. So in a way, I was okay, really.
If you are taking out a contract mobile phone or TV, be aware of what the charges are. Don't be pressured into buying something you don't want or need.
If you are paying a lot on your mobile, you may save money if you change your contract.
Be aware of what you can afford. Make sure you have enough money for essentials like rent and food.
If you are having problems with debt, talk to someone, a youth worker or CAB.
Working and paying off all my bills. I don't have any money for myself or to socialise or anything else. Keeping up with the payments so they regularly go out. And just keeping on top of contacting people. If you do fall behind, ring them, tell them that you're going to fall behind, rather than letting it go and thinking, oh, I'll do that later, because they catch you. So, yeah.
I just went for help and just asked people, what do I do? And it helped me, and I'm managing fine now.
The debt from the catalogue.
Shield your PIN number when you are typing it in.
If you find that you do have some spare money, put it in a high interest savings account.
Just read everything before they get anything.
Don't bother. You're more liable if you save up and pay for it there and then, because therefore it's your own. If you're taking out a store card to pay for something, it's not exactly your own because you have to pay interest, and it's more than just saving up. So it's just easy just to save up than to go out and get a store card and think that's going to solve all your problems, because it's not at the end of the day.
Don't do it.